All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to be going over all of the hate that I've been getting for the last couple weeks, couple months, scammer accusations, people saying I'm hacking, exploiting, all of these things. We're going to be addressing this. We're going to do it in the most respectful, professional manner, and we're going to be talking about some of the people that are doing it. They are conducting defamation, and I'm going to explain why they're doing it and why it all started, okay? So there's this whole thing with, it's not everyone, it's just a small group of people, but even a small group of haters and people, spamming in chats can seem like it's a lot, where they're saying that I'm exploiting DC cash, exploiting items, and then selling it, exploiting my fans, all of these things. Let me clarify something to everyone in this channel that's watching this, and to the haters. I do sales for a living. So I do know how to shift the market. I do know how to buy low, sell high. That's what I do for a living. Outside of DC, that is what I do. Okay, I've done this my whole life. I started out in school selling candy, resold shoes. As you guys will see in the background, I resold cars. That's what I do. That is for what I do for a living. So just because you see it from the outside view and you don't know how to do it, that doesn't give you the right to just assume, oh, he's hacking, oh, he's exploiting, oh, he's doing this. I have 15 years of experience on this game, and I have my entire life of experience in sales. I know way more information about sales, about this game, than you will ever know, period. For you, whoever it's a hater or a supporter, I know more information. I say this as humbly as possible. It's just a fact, okay? So instead of being a hater and assuming that I'm scamming or I'm exploiting, ask, hey, Elvy, how do you get so many iconics? Hey, Elvy, how do you get DC cash? Hey, Elvy, how do you do this? Ask questions before coming into your own conclusions. Don't just watch my video, be like, he's getting a lot of iconics, he must be scamming, he must be... No, ask the questions, okay? Now, we're going to be going over a specific YouTuber, which is honestly shameful because this is like a grown man, like he's about to be 40 years old, and he's literally sitting there. We're going to talk about this because it's honestly hilarious. It's hilarious to me. It's hilarious. And I do look like a little sleepy because I just woke up not too long ago. We're going to be talking about this guy, Solareius. Now, this guy, I'm going to say this in the most respectful way, but this guy is completely pathetic. And there's no other, that is the most respectful way I can say it. Why is he pathetic? Because he considers himself a god. And that is across the board. I'm not going to get into the whole religious, but that is like against every religion. And that's just the dumbest thing that I've ever heard in my life, coming from a grown man playing a superhero game. He personally considers him a god. You click on his page, the first thing you see is the build of a god. And then he just this morning, he was in LFG chat typing, if you want to redeem a code, type Solareius is a god. Like, the dude has some god complex and there's something actually ill about him. But anyways, let's talk about it. So he has now made several videos that are AI made because his content isn't good. He doesn't even speak in his videos. He just uses AI to generate his own videos. He just types, put LV is this, or do this, 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 and this. And then he doesn't even actually make his content. He just lets AI do it for him, and then he just posts it. He puts my name in the title, and then people see LV new scam, and they're like curious to know what's more about it. Then they go watch it, and they're like, what the hell am I watching? Like, literally, that's most of people's reactions. Now, I'm only posting this video because I've been getting a lot of tells of people like, hey, someone's posting bad about you. And I feel like if I stay quiet, it's going to seem like I'm in the wrong or like I'm trying to hide from something when I'm not. That's why I show my face. My LV's my real name. I have nothing to hide. All right, let me explain something also about the game. DC Universe has all my chat logs, all my trade transactions. They see everything that I do. So him and the group of people that he may have, his group of gods, when they report me, DC checks on my account and they see nothing wrong. That is why I'm not banned. This is a 15-year-old account, okay? If I was doing something wrong, I'd be banned by now, all right? So the proof is in the pudding on why. It's right there in front of you. If I was doing something wrong, I'd already be banned. I'm not doing anything wrong. All I've done in this whole, last 2-3 months is generate videos, best allies, artifacts, best guide videos, trying to help the community. And this is what's people think that what's holding this game back is the game itself, but it's not. It's the community. The fact that every time someone is trying to do something good in the community, you always have other people trying to tear them down. You look at my videos and I always try to give credit where credit's due, shout people out. Like even in this new iconic video, I shouted out my boy GeoForce. Again, shout out to him because he helped me be able to make this video. You know, we should be working together to be able to build this community up together, not trying to tear people down. All right, so we're going to talk about 2 more topics. I'm not going to make this video too long. Back to the Solareius guy, because he's the main one that's posting this, right? His videos don't get views. You guys will see like this collab from the girl from AU. It gets 200 views, right? 200 views. But then his LV video gets 680. Then you go down, he has 1.3 thousand views, LV lasso scam, right? And then 400 views, dark LV story. Then 200 views, then 200 views, then 300 views, then 170. His videos don't get views, so he's trying to use my name and defamate my name just to get clicks. And that is just shameful behavior, especially coming from a god, okay? Now, if we scroll down, and I'm going to tell you guys what kind of started this and what really makes him want to do this. If we scroll down, if I'm not mistaken, there's a video of him going against me, right? There's a video of him going against me, and I beat him. Now, when I beat him, he posted, "The great God has fallen," and then he ends up deleting all of his videos, and then he puts it back up. It was a whole thing. This was like a while ago, though. But if you guys click on this guy's channel, and I'll advertise him, he obviously needs the views. If you guys click on this guy's channel, you'll see that all of his content is him like trying to say that he's a god. There's like something, like I said, seriously wrong with this dude, like mentally. Like, I'm not even trying to be rude or nothing. I'm genuinely like concerned for this guy's mental health, because like, what am I like when I see what he's typing and reading? Like, when he sees this video, please, bro, like seek some like mental help. Like, I'm so serious, because like I've never, in the 15 years that I've been in this community, I've never seen someone with this whole delusion that they're the best, that they're the god, and this, and then using ChatGPT to make all of your content. Like, dude, make your own content. Then you wonder why you're getting 200 views, because you're sitting there making videos with AI. No one wants to watch that. No one wants to watch AI. Look, he posted a video, Solareius versus Dare, second DPS from 5 DPS total. In his mind, him getting second DPS is a win. Like, that's how messed up his brain is. He thinks him getting second DPS is a win. But this was 2 months ago, right? So he was trash talking me. I didn't say nothing to him, never posted him. He's like, "LV, I'll beat you. I'm the best DPS, blah, 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 blah." I'm like, okay, cool. I go to EU server. You guys can see I'm not even max CR. I don't even have all the allies. My EU server was unequipped. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's go at it. So I comp him, right? He gets absolutely crushed. He gets absolutely crushed, right? And I don't even post him. You guys probably didn't even hear about this guy. I don't post him. He posts himself losing, because that's how wrong, like, something's wrong with his head. In his head, he thought him getting second place was an achievement. He doesn't look at the fact that he got 300 milled. In his head, I got second place, so I'm good. Like, that's how messed up his brain is. So I didn't post him. I didn't say anything bad. And anyways, we go on forward. That was 2 months ago. Okay. Now moving forward, I would say like a month ago, he's like, "LV, can I join your league?" And I said, "No, you're not joining my league." Why did I say no? Because for one, he's not a good player. 2, I'm not going to have somebody with a god complex in my league. That's just going to create problems. And I'm so glad that I made that decision, because it's showing. I mean, look at this guy. LV new scam. And then he just puts AI generated content. Like, are we serious? Like, are we serious? Like, this is unreal, man. This is unreal. Absolutely unreal. Now, all I gotta say to this guy is, and then you know what he does? He keeps posting videos about me, but then he hides me from his channel. So then I can't reply in the comments. That's another thing. So all I gotta say is, guys, listen to this. If someone says anything about me, ask for proof. If there's no proof, genuine proof too, then ignore it. Because what I've noticed is, as I keep getting bigger, as my views keep getting higher, as my league gets stronger, as my community gets bigger, there's going to be people like this who are just going to be upset that they don't have my success in or outside of the game, and they're just going to be envious. Now, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, because I'm not doing anything wrong. All I've done is help the community, help the game, and since me posting content, helping Daybreak too, because they're getting, I know for a fact, if they look at their sales from the month of January and December and compare it to 4 or 5 months ago, it's a significant difference. So there's no issue between me and the game. There's no issue between me and the community. It's just the issue between me and certain people who are envious of my success and the success of the community. I'm going to continue to help people understand the game, continue to help people get the iconics, continue to help people get the best setups to help them be the best player that they can be. So with that being said, I'm not doing anything wrong. So I just wanted to clarify that. I wasn't going to make a video on it. I thought that this guy would, like, you know, maybe he was just like drunk one day. Maybe he wasn't thinking straight and he would just stop. But I was like, okay, if he's just going to keep going, I might as well address it. And this is the only time I'm going to address it. I'm not going to keep giving this guy attention. So, you know, it is what it is. If he wants to keep posting me, he can keep posting me. Yeah, he's not the first one. I mean, I'm not going to mention, but there's been other people who have posted 12 to 15 videos of me out of obsession and envy. So this is nothing different. Like, you can see my face. I genuinely don't care. But since people are sending me tells, like, I'll show you guys, for example, I just logged in and someone sends me a tell. There's a YouTube video title, LV new scam. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just cover this. But to be honest, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I can't stop people from doing stuff like this. I will report his channel and I will put it as defamation because he is defamating my reputation and putting lies out there because he's upset that I didn't invite him to the league and that I beat him in a DPS comp, and I'll do it again and again and again. He'll never be able to beat me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be cocky. It's just the truth. And that is what it is. Now, there's players in this game, especially at the end game level, who don't like me because we're rivals when it comes to the DPS comping and stuff. But at least they have a certain level of respect to where they're not going on YouTube and trying to defamate my name and trying to make my name seem like something it isn't. So at least there's that level of respect. You got to draw a line. Like, if you don't like someone, okay, you can put them on ignore. You can, you know, say, okay, I don't want to run with that person or whatever the case is. Or if there's something bad that they did, you can show it if there's some genuine thing. But sitting there and lying on their name just because they didn't invite you to the league and because they beat you in a DPS comp and then they didn't even post you, they didn't even talk trash, they beat you in silence after you talked trash, but now you're salty, so you're defamating their name? I mean, like, it's shameful. The dude is like scratching 40. You're a 40-year-old dude. Like, what are you doing with your life? You know, that's all I got to say. So that's my whole point of view. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. Tuesday, which is, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow, we have the new content. We got a lot of exciting content to cover, a lot of things we're going to be doing. And yes, we will be selling a Superman iconic. And you can continue to report me, haters, but there's nothing to report. I'm not doing anything wrong. As you guys can see, I have DC cash, and I know how to make DC cash, and I know how to buy and sell. If you don't know how to do that, then that's your problem. Instead of being haters, you could have asked, hey, LV, do you have any tips on how to make money? Hey, LV, how do you acquire so many iconics? Never have you asked the question. You just came to conclusions on your own and try to defamate my name. So now you're not getting any help from me. So you'll be lucky if I do post a video on how to make DC cash, and you can have that. That's about it. But for my real supporters, the people who have been showing love, feel free to send me a message. If you guys have any questions on the game, whether it's to making money or whether it's how to get iconics or whether it's how to get a setup, send me a message and I'll be willing to help you guys. But without further ado, that's going to wrap up the video. Honestly, 13 minutes that has been wasted of my time just talking about a guy who considers himself a god when he's nothing. I'm like, I don't even know how else to say. He's just nothing. Like, I don't, but that's it. I mean, there's all I got to say to it. Like, it feels weird even making this video because, like, what am I saying? I'm talking about a 40-year-old who makes AI content from ChatGPT and calls himself a god, and then he's butthurt because he lost to me in a comp and then he didn't get a league invite. Like, it's like, to me, it's like blowing me that I even have to make this video, but I'm not going to stay quiet while someone's just trying to crush my reputation. So we'll give him a little bit of clout. But if you guys are my OG supporters or real supporters, do me a favor and just report his channel, and hopefully he gets terminated because what he's doing is defamation and it is illegal. So that's about it. I don't think he can get banned in the game because he's not doing it in the game. He's doing it on YouTube, but I definitely think his channel can get terminated for defamation for what he's doing. So without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next video and see you guys tomorrow.